Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to the weekend edition of the Native News Update. It's Friday, August 4th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. Here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The Confederated Tribes of the Colville Reservation is one of the first Native American tribes to cultivate hemp as a marketable agricultural commodity. The project is proceeding under the Federal Agricultural Act of 2014. The Colville Tribe is the first tribe to be issued a permit by the Washington State Department of Agriculture. The permit authorizes the tribe to research hemp cultivation and marketing in accordance with the federal act. The tribe planted a 60-acre project on July 9th and plans to research the marketability of hemp seed and fiber products. Anna Gibbs, whose Ojibwe name was Wasabikwe, passed away on July 24th at the age of 72 after a tough battle with liver cancer. Gibbs was one of the Red Lake Reservation's most impactful spiritual leaders. She ran the medicine dance at her home community of Panema, officiated at countless wakes and funerals all over Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, and Ontario, gave many hundreds of people their Indian names, and served as a spiritual advisor to 3 ceremonial drums in Cass Lake, Minnesota. Gibbs was instrumental in growing Ojibwe language revitalization efforts in Minnesota and Wisconsin. She co-authored 4 Ojibwe language books, was a primary source of information on 2 major dictionary projects, and contributed to the Oshkobeowis Native Journal. She also appeared on Minnesota Public Radio and was the featured voice on a couple of Ojibwe language video shorts developed by Weewas Press. She was a cultural advisor to the University of Michigan and Penn State's Indigenous Knowledge Field program for the past several years. Plus, she was a primary feature in the Emmy Award-winning documentary, First Speakers, Restoring the Ojibwe Language, and a central point of focus in the book Warrior Nation, A History of the Red Lake Ojibwe, winner of the Caroline Bancroft History Prize. Dr. Arne Vainio was recently honored with the Physician of the Year Recognition Award at the annual Association of American Indian Physicians Conference in Oklahoma. Vainio, an enrolled member of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, is a physician practicing on the Fond du Lac Reservation in northern Minnesota. With a dedication to work with the youth, Vainio's passion for health motivated him to take his popular Mad Doctor Science project to many classrooms with the goal of inspiring young Native Americans to take up careers in health and science. Famous Dave Anderson will be inducted into the Barbecue Hall of Fame Labor Day weekend during the American Royal World Series of Barbecue at the Kansas Speedway. Each year, 3 individuals are awarded the prestigious honor and are recognized by the Barbecue Hall of Fame for their significant contributions to the barbecue community and demonstration of achievement in barbecue excellence. Anderson, an enrolled member of the Lakudere Ojibwe tribe, has dedicated his life to making the best barbecue in America. In 1994, he opened the original Famous Dave's located on the shores of Big Round Lake in Hayward, Wisconsin. Since then, Famous Dave's has grown to over 180 restaurants nationwide and over $500 million in sales. Plus, it is now an international company with locations in Winnipeg, Canada, Puerto Rico, and most recently, the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. Dave is one of the most award-winning barbecue grill masters around and has become known as America's Rib King. A new mural has been painted outside the American Indian Community Housing Center on 2nd Street in Duluth, Minnesota. For the past 3 weeks, 2 artists from Los Angeles have been putting their talents on display with the hopes of spreading a message of issues facing American Indian people. The mural is a collaboration with Honor the Earth, the AICHO, and a grant from the Enterprise Foundation. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.